There have been 2 social medias that have been in the news as of recent, as there is a new competitor into the landscape. As many of us know, Twitter has become kind of a shithole of like right-wing, very heavily right-wing. And just generally, it's become kind of a very toxic place to be. You can't really block people properly anymore. Like if you block someone, they could still view your posts. That's a big thing. It is owned by huge fucking billionaire Elon Musk. Not the nicest person, not the coolest person if you ask me, but there's a competitor that has shown up to the rise, and that is Bluesky. For the past week, I've been on Bluesky and I've been using it pretty simultaneously to Twitter. I've been trying to use it simultaneously with Twitter. I don't know how successful I've been with it, and I want to show you guys my findings on the app. But generally, this is my thesis. I made a banger tweet and I put, in my opinion, Bluesky is not funny at all compared to Twitter, but the vibes of just seeing landscapes and animals and having general discussions, I think, are nicer. And like 48 people out of 7,000 people that viewed my post kind of like agreed, but 48, that's hype. But this is my general consensus about it, and I will explain this shortly. But for now, let's start with Bluesky. So if we go to my homepage, it's very chill. I like it. I like the vibes of Bluesky. It's very similar to a Twitter homepage. But what you see on Bluesky is pretty boring. it doesn't have that it factor yet. But one, we got cute ass cat. Cute ass cat. I'm Dora. I'm new. I'm gonna retweet that. I'm gonna repost that. That's hype. That's so cute. Look. Dog. Landscape. Yippee. Oh, cat. I like cat. Oh, cool drawing. So fucking epic. But that's really all that you get on Bluesky, and it's hype. The one thing that I really like are the actual conversations people end up having on the all right, they're getting there. Everything generally is pretty cool about Bluesky. It has minimized on its toxicity like very heavily, and it's also growing. I think I read a stat that it's reached like over like some like crazy number, like 30 million people have already joined Bluesky, which is very impressive. It may not seem like much due to like what Threads made at the time. The difference is Threads was owned by Meta, which is Facebook, and also Instagram. And it made the process very easy to garner accounts. It made it like if you had an Instagram account, it was literally at the click of a button that you can make a Threads account. And that was the threat. We thought that Threads was going to be the next Twitter and that people were going to migrate over there. But the thing is, they didn't really make many updates to it. They didn't really try to innovate it. And also, it was just billionaire versus billionaire. It was fucking Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. It wasn't entirely going to get too crazy. But with Bluesky, their shtick, I believe, is they're trying to become a more left-wing Twitter, which I don't entirely agree with. I'd prefer if Bluesky becomes its own thing, because if you go through this feed, which is the most popular post from the last 24 hours, it's all pretty much just like left-wing shit, which I don't think is very cool. Because in a way, I don't want us to have a truth social for the left. I think that's something that we should avoid. We should be trying to make a social media where you can just splurt shit out. We want to make just Twitter, but less toxic, I think generally is what the general man wants. We just want a Twitter minus Elon Musk and like the disgusting aspects of Twitter. It's impossible to find like a funny post on Bluesky. I'll be honest, I don't think I've laughed once on Bluesky, other than the 9/11 Bluey post. But I don't think I've laughed once on this platform. And that's kind of a problem, because for my social media, I kind of want to laugh. Bluesky randomly gives you furry vor. I'm sorry, brother, what are you liking? You don't have NSFW enabled on your Bluesky, right? I don't know. I don't think so. I'd hope not. That might explain it. Okay, well, now that you're saying that might explain it, you're making it seem like Bluesky is just a cesspool of porn. That's why my feed's normal. Is this the truth? Is there something that needs to be uncovered here? But genuinely, if you go on Twitter, you've got some great shit. You got some funny shit. It's awesome. Every time I see Mike Tyson's cheeks, it's against my will. These two are fucking banger posts. And I just started. Like, come on. Things you probably shouldn't say during sex. Meet the creeper. I come blood. You know what they do to guys like us in prison. Rape me. Getting smaller. Why'd you only call me when you're... I don't love you. Stay away. Wrong way. There's still hella bangers on Twitter, which is why, like, I don't think I'm yet, it's not too crazy, or I'm yet to, like, believe that I will be gone from Twitter anytime soon. Of course, I'm going to love Bluesky if it ever does flesh out. And if it ever does eventually get to a point where it's like, it is actually funny. Not as funny as it could be, but sometimes there's bangers, I promise. This sounds like Cope Loki. It's not as funny, but sometimes we have bangers. If we're really trying to enjoy this app, stop posting stuff from Twitter/X here. It defies the purpose of being on here to begin with. We don't want to see it. Some of the funniest shitters on Twitter. Can we at least move the funny shit on Twitter to here? At least the funny things. Maybe not the bad things, but at least the funny things. Can we get that here? I kind of disagree. Come on. I don't know. I guess I just want a funny social media again, not a highly politicized social media. I don't know if that's too much to ask for. This is the most Facebook post ever. I have so many names. Are you funny at least? God damn it. MarcLIVE brain rot scrolling through Bluesky until we find a funny post. The discourse on here is so much better than Twitter. I tossed off a take, people came in to correct me, we had a conversation, and folks were willing to give me grace about the stuff I admitted I got wrong. That's impossible to do on Twitter. On Twitter, you have a take that people find incorrect, you're immediately told to kill yourself. It's really cool when it comes to having conversations. I think having conversations is really good on Bluesky. My only gripe is my baby gripe that I just want it to be funny. I want it to be funny and less politicized, and I want to be able to scroll through it while I shit. This is the one that gets me. Unfunny, kill yourself. I have too much Twitter syndrome. I would have immediately responded to kill yourself. Come on, man. Why is this the banger that makes me laugh? It's so messed up. This is so fucked up, man. Bang. But I mean, we get the general consensus. We get the general consensus. We need more bangers on Bluesky, and we need to avoid being truth social for the left. And that is my TED Talk.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to donate. I need the PS5.